Our next team represents Israel's 16-year-old Julia Epps and 20-year-old Blake Gilman. This team has only been together for a few years and has not done a lot of international competitions at this point.
But they taking the same inspiration musically as Madison Chalk and Evan Bates as they skate to Lenny Kravitz for their rhythm dance. Julia Epps and Blake Gilman competing in their first Junior World Championships, a team that haven't had Junior Grand Prix experience, so this is a huge stage for this team. And I thought, particularly at the start of the program, you could see much increased speed and flow comparative to some of the other teams that we've seen thus far. It did seem to taper a little bit laterally, and they slowed down within the pattern dance elements, but on the whole, a good outing.
Huge energy in the music. So my question to you is, as an ice dancer for most of your competitive career, you know, did you ever have a piece of music that was given to you that you had to perform that you didn't really connect with? And what did it feel like to have to perform it?
So often the case, and in regards to then for Julia and Blake, then they were forced because of the criteria this year to pick 1990s music, and for the skaters then to connect with music that was not released or was released before they were born is the challenge. But then the work of Julia, Blake and their great team will be to try to learn and educate upon what was necessary. You can just see here in the twizzles, rotating on the spot, pirouetting, so that's part of the reason that both of the team have achieved just a level 1 on their twizzles.
And just to explain that, those twizzles have to move across the ice. They can't stop on one spot. That's what you meant by
the pirouettes, the check turn. So some of the mistakes are that the time between the turns is too long, and sometimes it's on the spot. So the skaters have to pitch it perfectly. As we look at their rumba key point, trying to make sure that there's a blade's length between the forward and back edges there.
Great work by the production crew to give us that shot.
Really somebody knows what the key points are.
Absolutely.
And there's a difficult entry into the rotational lift. And that currently just being reviewed by the technical panel, just to see if all the features were established, as we see some of the difficult transitional content from the team.
Okay, there you go. Well, their personal best. Let's see. Well, we don't have a best score here yet.
They competed at Skate Berlin and the Sophia Trophy, so they've had other events that were.
Yeah, non-ISU championship, where we get those points. When we say a personal best or a season's best, is based on International Skating Union championships.
They've had
series.
as high as 52.4 at the Santa Claus Cup in Hungary, but sometimes it's a little bit tricky to compare all events scores-wise.
Well, the score here is 39.09 for Julia and Blake, and that will put this team currently in the third place at this stage of the rhythm dance.